Hi. I don't particularly know how this is gonna go, to be honest. I kind of just wanted, I don't know. I don't know whether this is gonna be, I don't know. I thought about just doing a little chat because I honestly don't know. I just wanted, I guess, to just talk and express the things I've been feeling and thinking. I really want to get back into making YouTube videos because I really want this to be a safe space for you, but also for myself. And I have filmed like multiple YouTube videos since I last uploaded, and I have like scrapped every single one of them. And I've just been recently editing a video that I filmed maybe like 3 weeks ago, and I'm already hating it. So I don't know whether part of me really wants to keep going and just be like, just edit it and upload it, but the other part of me is like, let's just scrap everything and like start new. So I don't know whether I'm gonna keep going with that one or just restart filming and start with new ones. But I don't know. I feel like there's lots of times in life where I don't feel like I am myself, and that's not really at the fault of anyone else other than only myself, but I just don't feel comfortable being myself. But I really do on here, which I know doesn't make sense because like anyone could be here, but it just feels safe to me. And like all I'm trying to do is make through the internet is make a safe space for other people, but it's just safe for me. And I just wanted to, I don't know, just like catch up. I'm so like big on fresh starts. I love fresh starts. I take them way too often probably. I'm like, yeah, I just need a fresh start and then everything will be fine, which is so not true. But I do love fresh starts. So I guess maybe that's kind of what I'm trying to do here. I don't really know. I just want to let it all out, I think, because I don't let it out very often. I normally just keep everything up in my head. But I'd say I'm like struggling a bit. I'm not like, I don't know how to explain it because it's like, I am good. You know, life is good. I'm thankful for so many things, but I don't know, the mind is a tricky place. And I wouldn't say I'm like crazy struggling, but I definitely say I would be a bit. But I don't even know. Not like badly. Like no one needs to worry. I feel like I'm totally fine. But I feel like there's always something going on. I feel like I can be very hard on myself, put a lot of pressure on myself. I don't know. I feel like I'm a really big dreamer. I've always been a big dreamer, like having lots of goals and dreams and wanting to like reach them and achieve them. But I feel like for part of this year, I kind of like somehow forced myself out of being that unintentionally. But I love that I'm a dreamer and I love that I set big goals and I think of all these things that I want to do. Like I love being that way, so I don't really know how that happened, but I feel like I just pushed myself out of being that. I guess through any of like my doubt or fear, I kind of just overtook. I don't know. I don't think it's that serious or that deep, but I'm trying to re-tap into that part of myself because I feel like that's very me, like in myself. Like the core of me is the fact that I am a big dreamer, and so I'm trying to get into that and focus less on the negative or the stressful or the pressure and just focus on like what do I want to do, and like let's like be excited about that and inspired by that. Yeah. I know, I feel like sometimes it's like my mind is in two. It's like anything I do that I'm inspired about or excited about or I want to do or I'm like trying to help people and like post something, like the other half of my brain is like just full of all these doubts and insecurities and overthinking and pressure that I put on myself. It's like, this isn't good enough. I think I've kind of come to the realization of this kind of recently, and this realization is kind of like all I talk about, or all I think about now, because I'm like, it makes so much sense, is that I'm a perfectionist, and I've kind of always known that. Like, I've known that I'm a perfectionist, but I kind of didn't realize how much it was, like, affecting me, or, like, how much it, like I guess what that means to be a perfectionist in my life. But the best way I can, I guess, like describe it, or the way that I've been thinking about it recently, is when you're a perfectionist, you're always reaching for perfection, which is like up here, but I'm not perfect, and life is not perfect, and it's never going to be perfect, which means I'm never going to reach up here, but it's always what I'm striving for. So I'm always trying to reach up here, but I'm never going to get there. So even if I fall just like a tiny bit short, like no matter where I am on this scale, it's always going to feel like I'm failing, because I'm never going to get here. Does that make sense? Because that's the best way I can describe it, and the way that I've kind of like had it in my head while I've been thinking about that recently. And I think that makes it hard, because it basically feels like you're constantly not doing something good enough, because it's not at like that bar, and it's never gonna be because that's impossible, because I'm not perfect, and life is not perfect, and no one is perfect. So I think that's probably a big thing that I struggle with, even though I do also like being a perfectionist. I mean, that part's definitely not healthy and not good, and something to struggle with, but also like I like trying hard and doing my best. It's just like need to find a bit of a balance between like wanting to strive and not feeling like a failure in everything that I do. I feel like that is really hard and discouraging, obviously, because, you know, we're all human. We can only do our best, and you just got to be proud of yourself at the end of the day. And that's what I love to tell people, but it's obviously not easy. I don't know, I just really struggle as well. I don't know. There's so many things that I think about and are going on. I don't know, I just feel a bit isolated sometimes. And not really, again, not the fault of anyone else, but myself. Or just kind of the way it is, I guess. I just feel like my brain and my thoughts are very unique, because no one's me, so no one gets it. But again, nothing's that deep. Like, nothing is that deep, I swear, I promise. But yeah, sometimes I feel like I'm pouring from an empty cup, because I want to pour into other people so badly, because I want to help and I want to make people happy. And doing that does make me happy. Like, it genuinely does. It's not like, I don't know, I feel like sometimes I get messages, which is really sweet. Not very often, but like sometimes I get messages of people being like, take a break, stop. And I'm like, no, I understand, and like, thank you. But like, honestly, like, making other people happy does make me happy, because I know that it's my purpose, and I know it's what I'm meant to do, and that's what I want to do. But like, sometimes I do feel like I'm pouring from an empty cup, even though I love it. I love pouring into other people's cups because I love making people happy. But I was reading 2 Corinthians. I think it was in 2 Corinthians. I started reading that, I don't know, a little while ago. And it was just talking about, if this is wrong, I'm so sorry. I'm terrible at memorizing the Bible verses. But it was talking about how like God gives us comfort so that we can then go give other people comfort, because we have comfort from God. And it was just like a bit of a beautiful reminder that sometimes my cup feels empty because I'm constantly pouring it out. But like, God is always overflowing my cup too. Like, His love, His comfort is literally overflowing. Like, my cup is full, overflowing, because He provides that to me. And then from that, I can provide to others. So I think I need to remember that. That was a really good reminder when I read that. I was like, yeah, because I always just, I don't know, I feel like I run on empty a bit sometimes. And again, all my fault because it's just the way I am. It's the way I'm built. It's the way I'm wired. But also at the same time, sometimes I'm like, I feel so burnt out. And sometimes I'm like, I feel like I procrastinate everything and I'm not doing anything. Because like YouTube, I'm constantly like procrastinating that even though it's something I want to do. It's like, make it make sense. Can someone, I'm so confused. Why? Which is why I've like been putting off all the editing, and then I end up hating the YouTube videos because they're so old. It's like, oh, this is such a disaster. And like, I made myself a mini goal the other day to start writing blog posts again, because I have like a blog, because I made a website for myself earlier in the year. I think I have 3 blog posts on it, and I'm like, what if for the rest of this year I just try and post a blog once a week? What if? And you know, there's a good chance I won't and I'll miss a week or whatever, but like, let's just create the goal and like see what. And if I miss a week, it's okay. Like, it's okay, it's fine. But I'm hoping to get into that. And like, I'm doing this course I'm studying a certificate for, and it's like in business. And I love it. I really do. I genuinely love it. But I will never not, like, I'm always procrastinating and putting off doing my course, which I hate because it just, I want to do it. And I'm like, Jessica, you're killing me. That's why I feel like when I'm like, I'm constantly torn, because I'm like, I want to do it. I love doing it. I love learning about it. It makes me happy. It's like so relevant. I have a business. I've just started a business. Like, yes. And then it's like, why have I not done it in so long? And then I think about the fact that I haven't done it in so long, and then I just feel guilty, and it's a mess. So I really need to, I don't know. That's what I mean. I'm like constantly in between these minds of like the way I think and then what I do. It's, I don't know. Very complicated, honestly. I'd love to be able to like stick to stuff, like create some goals, create some like habits or like things in a daily routine, and then stick to it, so you can like build trust with yourself and know that if you say you're going to do something, you are going to do it. Like, wake up at a certain time and then do this and do that. But I also want to like incorporate self-care into my days, into my weeks. There's so many things I want to do, and then it's like, Jessica, why are you just sitting here? Like, do it. What are you doing? Oh dear, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I hope to do it, and I know that the only person stopping me is myself. I'm like doing whatever I want to do. Big, small, like even if it's like, I want to read before I go to bed. Well then, do it. Like, Jessica, what are you doing? And I don't mean this in a way of like, I'm so mad at myself. I really don't. It's like, sometimes I just need to give myself tough love, because it's what I need to like get myself up and moving. It's not like an actual aggressive thing, I promise. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I struggle a lot because I'm so up and down. I'm like so inspired. I'm like, this is what I'm going to do. This is my goal. And then when I don't do it, and then again, the thing with feeling like I'm failing, it's so difficult to live with. Because I just am so up and down, and then I just wake up and I feel flat. And I don't know why. And it's just hard, and it's exhausting sometimes, honestly. But that's okay. I just want to be happy, really. I just want to be happy. I would love to like be reaching, or like just working towards all my goals, and just trying hard and like working hard, but also like just finding balance, and just like going for a bike ride because I want to go for a bike ride, and getting outside and baking if I feel like baking, and just like have a happy balance between everything. But I need to put in the work, you know? I have to make that happen. I don't know. I don't know. It's like I know what I want and I can picture it. You know, I can picture what to do. It's like I know what to do that's going to make me happy. And it's like, go do it. Please just do it. I don't know. But I also, again, it's hard with the whole perfection thing. Just remembering, hey Jess, you're not perfect. And that is absolutely okay. And today may not be a perfect day. And that's absolutely okay too. And just doing your best and let that be okay. And your best changes. Some days you can give 98% and some days you can give like 2%. And that's okay. Like, that's okay. It's just like finding a balance between like trying hard and doing your best, but also giving yourself grace. And it's just such a mess. It's honestly such a mess. But I also know that there's gonna be days and like moments where I am feeling a lot better than what I am. I just feel like I've been very low recently, which has just been hard. But also I'm like, when I think about it, I'm like, no, it hasn't, because I've been like happy. It's just up and down, and it's really difficult being up and down, so like so up and down sometimes, because it's like the simple question of how are you? I'm like, I don't know. 2 days ago I was good. Today I'm having a terrible day, but I'm absolutely fine. And it's like, what is happening? You know, I guess it's just like minds and mental health stuff. It's just hard. It's hard. And I can be so hard on myself sometimes. But that's okay. And sometimes I feel like I have no one to talk to, which I don't know if that's necessarily true, but kind of is, but kind of isn't. Like I know I'm very lucky. I don't have no one, but there's very few people that I feel myself around. I feel comfortable to be myself around. And again, that's just me. It's just the way I am. I'm not myself unless, I don't know, it's just the way I am. It's like hard to be myself sometimes, but it's not like intentional or purposeful. Like, I'm not gonna be myself today. Like, it's not what I'm trying to do. It's just the way it is. And I don't know. Sometimes I just wish that there was like an easy fix. Just like a magic wand. Solve all my complications. And then I'll just be happy. Not how it works though. Would be nice. Would be nice. But that's okay. I don't know. It's just hard not having, I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like I don't know how to talk about it. And it's just hard, I guess, keeping it all in your mind. Because I'm a very, like, sensitive, lots of emotions kind of girl, which really just crowds my mind. So my mind sometimes feels like it's being crushed because it's just too much. And I don't really let it out. Which I like try to journal it out, which always helps. But also sometimes I don't want to journal because I don't want to like think about the thoughts. Oh dear, it's so complicated. Like everything is too complicated. I would just love to not overthink anything and just be able to do whatever, whenever. Just be happy. And I know I can get there. Not perfectly, but I can get better. Just like not care and just like live your life, you know? Just stop stressing and live your life, girl. That's what I want. I know it'll get better though, but I also feel like I don't want to wait until, I don't want to feel like I have to wait, like I'm waiting until things are better and things are perfect and my life is together, because then I'm just going to be sitting here feeling the same things forever, because it's never going to get to that point where I'm like, now we're good, because that's life for you. It's all over the place. So I just want to like accept that and like be okay now and do my best now. And I know that bad days are going to come, And like low mental health days are gonna come, but like that is okay. It's a part of life, and not just feel like I'm stuck like this until everything's good, and then I'll be good, and then everything will be good. It's like, that's not how it works. So I just need to accept that and just be able to live and not let things knock me down so much. I feel like I totally let things knock me down, or like drag me down a lot more than they need to. Like little things that happen. Can't really think of an example, but I just feel so up and down often that I feel like I let the down really bring me down when it doesn't need to go down that much. It's just like, if you're having a bad day, that's okay. So normal. It's so fine. Just take a deep breath. Like, you're gonna be okay. I just hate feeling like I'm in a battle with myself. I don't like it. I just want to be good. And I am good. This is my problem. See, that's the battle. Just proved my own point. Oh dear. But no, it's okay. I'm okay. I don't even know where I'm going with this. This is such a mess. See, my mind just like, I can't just be. But again, I don't know. I really don't know what the point of this is. I don't know. I've just been like, I want to say I've been struggling, but then I'm like, have I? I'm like, I'm fine. I don't know. I guess I have a bit. But also, again, when I think about, I've been fine. I don't know. I just want to like feel like I'm doing my best. You know, like, you know, when you've had times where you've like been doing your best, whatever that looks like. Could look like waking up early, or like when you're moving your body more, like a little bit when you're like studying or working towards whatever, like when you're doing your best. And you're like, yeah, I'm doing my best. Like, I want to be doing that, because it's like when you're not doing your best, you know. I'm like, you know that this isn't me doing my best. But also, like, I'm not trying to be 100% of the time, because that is impossible, and I'm aware. I'm aware. But I just don't feel... I just feel lower than what I want to. I feel like I'm struggling more than I want to. Can I talk about like my ideal day, or like my ideal, like what I would be doing? Because I can get that. I can do the things. Like, I control my life. I don't control everything that's going around me, but like I can control things. And like I can make it better. You know, I can't make it perfect. Mental health is still going to be a thing, and that's okay, but like I can control how I feel and how I like bounce back, and the things that I do that I know are going to make me feel better. I want to talk about that because I feel like that would put me in a good mood. Although my camera's about to run out of storage, so I'm just going to pause it for 2 seconds to empty my card, and then we're going to come back, because I'm trying not to like edit. I'm trying to just flow. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so to me, like what I'd love to be doing is like waking up nice and early, because I'm a morning person. I am. I love the morning. Something I struggle with is I love my room. I literally love my room, but there's not, basically absolutely no natural lighting in here, which is really hard. I struggle with that, because I feel like if I had sunlight and like morning, light coming in, I feel like that would honestly really help me. But that's okay, because I can just walk outside, you know? But like getting up early and like reading my Bible and doing a little morning devotion, because like that's the best thing I can do. My faith is really important to me. My relationship with God is really important to me. And like waking up and just doing that is so important. Like this, not important. In the sense of like, I just hate the feeling of scrolling on my phone for no reason. I think that like social media can honestly be great. There's like so many inspiring quotes and like beautiful messages and things out there. I mean, I try and make it like a nice positive place. I think it totally can be. I love like going through the stories of the people I follow. Like I genuinely enjoy that. But like when I'm just scrolling for absolutely no reason and I'm just scrolling, not doing anything, I hate that. Like it makes me feel not good. There's like a difference and I can tell the difference. I'm aware of when I'm doing something that's making me feel good and when I'm just scrolling for no reason and I'm not like having fun. I can tell the difference. Love this, don't like this. So that's another thing, just don't want to be doing that. I really want to like get into fitness more. I've never really been into fitness at all. I've craved that and like wanted to, but I never like have. But I want to. Because I think it'd be really good for my mind. I honestly do. And honestly, like, it's just good for me. Like, I feel like I feel so good. Because then, like, the very few times that I do, like, do a workout at home or, like, whatever. The few times I do, I don't do it consistently at all. But the few times I do, I always feel so good after. Like, in my mind, in my body, just knowing that I did it. And I feel like I just feel so good if I did that consistently. Because I'd be like, wow, yeah, go me! I would love to just, I don't know. I really just want to work towards my goals. Like get out my laptop and do work. Whether that's like working on my new business or editing or there's like so many things. I have like my to-do list right now. There's like a whole A4 page. Like just working through. Like I have things to do and things I can be doing to like get to the place that I want to be, or like to like be growing. But I just like need to do it, you know. And like getting out my course and like writing a page of notes. Like I feel so good when I'm productive. And it's okay to not be productive every day. Because it's so normal. We all need days off. But I just love being productive. I honestly feel the most me when I'm productive. It's like in my nature. But like, so when I'm not, I feel like that's when I become in like a rut and a slump, because I know that being productive makes me feel so good. Like, I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I have so much fun. And the things that I'm like working on or want to work on are literally like my goals. And that doesn't mean there's not challenges or things that I struggle with, because a lot of things I do can take a mental toll on me, because it's kind of difficult with it all like being in your head and in your mind, and like you have to like make it happen. No one else can. Like you have to make it happen. So it can be difficult, but like at the end of the day, without all that, like they are my goals and it's what I want to do and that's what I'm trying to do. So it's like I feel so good when I'm doing it and working towards things. I feel so good. But I don't know. I just haven't been. But that's okay. And also just incorporating just like nice things into my day, into my week, like baking, going on a walk, doing a face mask, doing an eye mask. I bought like these eye masks the other day. Just things like that. And I know that like, and that's achievable, you know? maybe not doing every single thing every single day. I'm sure that's not achievable. That's the thing. I'm trying to find a balance between like striving and like doing my best, but also like not aiming for perfection and then failing every time, because I don't want to do that. But like, I just know that those things will make me so happy. Not make me feel perfect, or because, but this is my problem. Like finding the balance between everything. I hate the feeling of just like sitting here and like knowing I'm in a bad mood and I'm feeling flat and then like feeling I can't do anything about it. That's where I struggle, I think, with my mental health a bit. It's all about like, I just struggle with like everything I've said. Just accepting and balancing. But that's why, again, like I'm like trying to like go back and tap back into my like dream, like kind of mindset and self, because like it's like a feeling of constantly being inspired and feeling like I can do anything and like believing in yourself. That's so special, and I want to like tap back into that and just like have goals and don't think that, because I feel like at the moment, or like in the past or recently, like I am trying to get back into that, but when I haven't been in that, I've just been like any kind of goal or thought I have, it's like I almost haven't even been thinking about that, because it's like I don't have any belief in myself, which is absolutely atrocious. How dare I? And that's just not me. Because I feel like every time I like do something, or I don't know, it's like I just don't fully have belief in myself, which also, because this is kind of like my calling from God, it's also like I don't have full trust in God because I'm not believing in anything that I'm doing. That's like a dramatic version of it. I'm not believing in anything I'm doing, but I don't have as much belief as I used to, I think, which is crazy, because all the things that's happened and all the things I've done and things that have, like where I'm at now is crazy. It's where I like it's crazy in like the best way. It's like I'm here, like that's wild. Like I started my business and like I found a little Instagram community. It's like, it's crazy that I don't have as much as belief as I used to when I've literally like lived through things. It's like, what? So I just want to like tap into myself again, I guess. And I know that I'm not going to believe in myself every day, and I know it's not all going to work out every day, and I'm not going to tick off my whole to-do list every... I'm so sorry my camera died. But I don't know exactly where I was when it died, but it's been about 30 minutes. So I've kind of just been like thinking about this whole conversation, and I don't know, I was thinking to myself, what is this? Like, what am I talking about? What is the point of this? What am I trying to conclude, I guess? And I think it's just that I've always been a person that's always kept like my childlike sense of I don't know, but like you know when you're like a child and you're so just like believe in everything and everyone and just like very innocent, I guess. I feel like I've always held on to that, and I don't think that's gone. I don't think I've completely pushed that out. I just think I've lost it a little bit recently. Just with all the pressure I built up on myself, I feel like it kind of squashed it a bit. But I truly think it's still in me, because to my core it's who I am. And really, I guess this is all just about, I just want to believe. Like I am a believer, and I just want to tap into that and to believe in myself and just to keep believing. I love seeing the good in everything and the good in everyone. It's always how I've been, and I just want to keep doing that and really like center that as myself, because that is who I am. But I just want to, I guess, just re-believe in myself, because I always used to remind myself of the Bible verse Luke 1:37, which is, "For nothing is impossible with God," or "With God nothing is impossible." Something like that. It used to be on my wall, and I always used to remind myself of that, because it just shows it's like you can do anything, just like having that belief, like in God, and also believing in yourself. And I think that's what I want to do, because I know that I can't snap my fingers and make life perfect. Or I know that taking a fresh start doesn't mean that everything is going to be good from now on. Like, I know that, but I just want to believe again. Not that I don't now, but I do feel like I've lost it a little. But like, just believe that I can do anything. And God, like, nothing is impossible. Just like, not give up on myself so easy. And not give up on my dreams, and not give up on me, even when I'm having a bad day or stressing about something, or even when I'm having a bad day or stressing about something, like, just not give up on myself. Like, that's okay. Just like accept that I am the way that I am, and that is okay. My brain works the way that it works. I'm an up and down person, that's okay. But just keep believing. I think that's really important and really what I want to do. But I know it's going to be okay, and I am excited. I'm an excited person, and I want to keep being an excited person. But yeah, no, I'm feeling better, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to keep reminding myself of little things each day, such as today doesn't have to be perfect for it to be a good day, and you don't have to do everything for today to be a good day. Like, just take it as it comes. I feel like I just need to keep giving myself lots of reminders and not just expect myself to do it all at once or be perfect, because clearly that's the moral of the story, is that I'm not, and that's okay. So I feel like I just need to, I guess, like, know myself a little bit better. I feel like I'm reasonably good at being self-aware, but maybe that's not true. But I feel like I know myself reasonably well. I don't necessarily know why to all the things I am. Like, I know that I'm a very up and down person. I know the things that can really drive me down. Like, I feel like I know myself, not perfectly, but like reasonably well. I just need to, what I need to work on is working with myself. It's like, okay, Jess, you are this way, so what are you going to do about it? Like, I know myself best, so if I'm having a bad day, like, how can I get myself out of that? Like, just working with myself, working with my habits, working with my mind, working with my emotions. Like, I just need to work with myself, because every single person is different. Everyone's mind is different. The way everyone works is different. You just have to work with yourself, and how it's like, how can you treat yourself in the best way that's gonna help you? Does that make sense? I feel like it does in my mind. Like, that's what I need to do, is like not try and fit a mold or squish myself into a little mold, but just, this is the way I am, so how can, like, I live my life best being the way that I am? Like, give myself a reminder each day to, like, motivate myself and inspire myself and remind myself that it is okay, because I feel like I can be very good at forgetting things when I go into, like, more of a dip and, like, having more of a bad day or a bad few days or whatever, and, like, a rut. I feel like I can forget a lot of these kind of things about being perfect. So I feel like, I don't know, just need to try and work with myself and not, like, yeah, I feel like that's a good takeaway. But no, I'm excited. It's gonna be good. It's okay to be feeling all the things or have any of the thoughts. And no, I am excited. Thinking about it now, I think I will probably scratch that YouTube video I've been editing. I feel like I do just want to start anew. Honestly, like I said, I'm like a sucker for a fresh start. Sometimes in a way that it's like too much. Because I'm like, do I just delete all my videos and just start again? No, I'm not going to do that. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think that's a bad idea. But I do think I'm just going to start from here and just scratch the other ones because I really haven't liked them. I have not been enjoying editing them. So I think this is my start. This is who I am. I don't know. It's just very important to me, I think, to like open up and like get it all out of the way because I hate being fake. Like I hate, even though it's like not necessarily, like you don't have to know everything. Like I get that. But I just don't like not feeling like, I just want you to understand, I guess, where I am and where I'm at. So that when I film a video, like, I guess, like, it's important to me that you know me, I guess. Know my flaws and my thoughts and my feelings. It's just important to me. Like I said, I really, really, really want this to be a safe space and a safe place for you. But I want it to be a safe space and a safe place for me too. So, I don't know. It's just, I think it's just nice to open up and then you can kind of get it a bit more. Maybe not fully, but that's okay. You don't have to fully get it. But maybe a little bit. I don't know, I think it's nice. But no, I do have ideas of things that I want to film and things that I want to do. If you have anything that you want me to do and you, like, let me know. I'm open ears to you, girl. Let me know what would make you happy. But I do also have some ideas and some thoughts, which is good. Because again, I'm just going to believe in myself. No pressure. Just believe in myself and what I can do. And yeah, I need to like have my own back. Because sometimes I feel like I'm all alone. And sometimes I feel like I want or like need someone that like has my back. But it's like I've got my own back. I'm backing myself up. This is like my commitment to myself. That I'm going to give myself grace no matter what. Whether I have a good day, a productive day, a bad day, a slow day, a busy day, whatever. Give myself grace. I'm just going to believe in myself and like back myself up. Be my own best friend. Like if I'm like, I'm thinking about filming this YouTube video. Like yes, you go girl. Yeah, I feel like I need that. I need that person, so I'm going to be that person for myself. But yeah. No, it's going to be good. I'm going to upload on YouTube, and I'm going to film videos, and I'm going to have fun, and hopefully you'll have fun too. But I think that's everything I need to say for now. That's all that comes to mind. For the moment. And again, I know I don't need to share my whole journal entry, but like I think it's nice to talk to you about it. But I'll leave it here. I am feeling better though, which is good. And I guess we'll just see what happens, see what comes. But yeah, I'm gonna commit to believe in myself. I'm not going to commit, and I'm not going to tell myself that I'll have it all together, but I'm going to commit to believing in myself from today. Okay, I'm going to go now, but thanks for chit-chatting with me. Oh, I also have thought about like doing more like podcast style episodes too, because I love to do pep talks, like short form ones like on Instagram or TikTok. I thought maybe I could do a couple like long ones too. So irrelevant. I didn't need to tell you that, but anywho, just so you know, because I was gonna say because it's like this is kind of like a long podcast kind of, not actually a podcast, but like just talking, just me sitting and talking. Anywho, that, whatever. I'm gonna go, but I love you and thank you for listening, I guess.